Okay guys, we have another game, Deepcore. So the general gist of this channel is that I will playtest your game for around 1 hour and give you feedback what I think of it. And the next in line is Deepcore. I did get some multiplayer suggestions, but they're pretty hard to playtest. So if you guys I can try some, but yeah, they're a bit hard to play this because usually like I try to be do a quite, I guess, analytical playtest. But yeah, let's start with Deepcore. It's an old school platformer adventure game. It's inspired by like Starquake, Montezuma's Revenge, and Fury of the Furies. You have to navigate your characters through a set of dangerous caves to reach the final goal. I guess that is core control room to save the planet. I think the thing is that you morph into different color forms, and this is the hook, I guess, of the game. Let me try to put the. I like that they started the 50% mark. But let me put music down a bit. We have yeah, I guess okay, I can't change this, I think, but I hope I can use that WASD to play. But let's see. It has a really old school vibe. Kinda, yeah. Oh, we should probably check info out actually. Let me try to. So okay, so there's a story. The text is a bit hard to read, but yeah, I mean it's not impossible, but it's a bit hard. But I guess that's more of the. It's kind of like an aesthetic thing of the game. Oh. Okay, so it has a lot of. So. Okay, so I guess your character will choose, like depending on the color, it will then have like different effects, different terrains, items that you have, and yeah, here's the credits. So I think quite a lot. Oh, and another Finn who has made the game, or at least the. I don't know why this is twice. Oh, it just seems to loop. But yeah, without further ado, let's start playing the game. I haven't actually played a lot of games like this. I used like I would. Oh, and you can't use WSD, but yeah, I guess Mario and games like this were the closest. But okay, so only white farm, and I wonder. Okay, nothing happens. We're just slow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty cool effect. So, okay, I mean we can jump, but I need to switch hands. Okay, so I guess we change character, and then it works like. Do not make the jump. Oh, I guess, okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of like a challenge, so, but yeah, I guess we can't, like, go back. So I guess we can always morph when we see, I wanted to read that, but let me see. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like a cool mechanic, I guess. Okay. So I'm wondering, that stamina is probably below our heart. Mm. Okay. Yeah, so this is the tutorial level. So let's change morph. Oh, and actually I need to put the timer on. Let me do that quickly, just so I can see how long I have played. Yeah, so I guess you can be on those like a short time, but let me go actually read what it says. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, spaces to dash. Okay, I like that mechanic. I don't know what the vines are for. I mean, they are green, but maybe I mean maybe it's just decoration. But that's one thing. Maybe I mean it's since the game is about colors. If you it can be a quite I guess a nitpick. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool actually. Yeah, that's a cool mechanic. So I guess it's kind of like each little character has their own gimmick. So this one has the, I don't know the English word for this, but like kind of like Tarzan, I guess. But yeah, one thing is like, since this is a game about color, I would be a bit, I guess like as I said, like it's a bit nitpicky, but when you use green here, like what does it mean in a way? And yeah, you can't do the. So it's I think this is well done overall, the game. Like I like the. It again, like it has kind of like a polished feeling. Like you can't jump through this, you know. You can't do the. Okay, this can shoot. It can shoot in the air, but I'm wondering if we can get squished under that, but yeah. But yeah, the nitpick about the grass, like I would be kind of careful, because then if you have like what does it mean in a way, especially when you have like a game about color, so then it's like unclear why they are green. I guess like it's a kind of nitpicky thing, but this was now E. I'm not sure why it's E if you're not using WASD. Maybe it could be spacebar or something like this. But overall, I think you should let the player choose that. But it should be easy to do in Godot. Oh. Do I really want to do that? Okay, my score went up at least. And I mean, maybe I'm missing it. Maybe there is something with why they are green. I didn't actually know what this did. when I talked. I don't know. So let's see if I can now figure this out. Nope. It was, yeah, this has a double jump. Oh, you can't kill them in like you can kill in Mario. Oh, and the life doesn't go, like it's not one. Yeah, I guess like it's a... Yeah, but I'm kind of stuck now, I guess. So it was only that you can change it. I'm wondering if this is like the... Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know why this wasn't clear to me. One thing I noticed is like when you go back, I don't know why this... like why are the enemies... Like you should kind of cache the state where the user... Like what was it? Because otherwise it's kind of like, okay... Or then don't let the user go back, like either or, I think. Okay, so it opens something. Okay. Okay, I have one that I'm wondering how those work. Okay, we have an inventory. So pressed I now, but it doesn't like react. Neither does enter. I'm not sure if it's my computer or why, but let's see. No, it's not. It's not. Try L. Try all of the buttons. Okay. The map opens with this. Yeah, it's not opening. Right, so I to open and close. I'm gonna try to hold it for a bit. No. Well, let's see if I can go through this without the key. Let's hope. Otherwise, this will be a short playthrough. Okay, so I could. That's a good thing then. So I'm not sure why that like it might be the web builder or something like this. Like my browser is not, you know. Okay. Oh, underwater. Oh, and not to run out of air. Okay, and that's the... Okay, so it's besides stamina, I guess. Now, I'm not sure if it's needed, but... like where we say we should maybe say like in here, like stamina, and here, or no, here stamina and here air. Like I'm not sure if it's actually needed. Like it can become a bit cluttered, and especially with this font, it would probably won't like work. But for me, it's a bit like it could be a bit unclear what these are. But then when you play, obviously, like you're gonna understand it. So. It's not a huge thing, but kind of like labeling stuff, what they actually are. Okay, so it's a dark room. One thing, by the way, I'm wondering, since we have those green things, I'm not sure what this does actually. That's cool. So again, I don't think the inventory is working. I'm trying to press EI space bar. No. Okay, so I guess like we're playing a dark room without a light. I mean, it's good that we have this flying dude because there's the ice. Let me just try to do this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so this was the minimap. Yeah. But we don't have the key. So I'm unsure about, like, I'm not sure. Like, either it's the web build or something like this. Why it's not working. But, I mean, I guess it will be a shorter playthrough then. But yeah, let me do a like general review. I like the there's a lot of mechanics, I think. So I think that's cool. Like it's more of like a, it almost becomes like a puzzle game in a way because you have like different things you can, or different ways you can solve them. I'm not sure how it's in the game then. Can you like switch the actual game? Oh, this was more of a tutorial. But can you like switch the... Let me actually try to not do the tutorial. Let's see if I could skip it. Yeah, actually I can skip it. Okay, so I guess we can continue playing the game. So let's see. Okay, and then there's coins. That wasn't in the... That's nice, I like that. It's a small dopamine hit. Yeah, but the one thing I was about to say is I'm not sure if you can like in this game, like how do you change the character, or do you always have to be prompted like with the yeah, okay, this is gonna be hard to do. But yeah, I'm wondering how you like switch the... Can I maybe jump on that one? I don't wanna... No. Yeah, okay, so then we're going down. Okay. That was a mistake. But yeah, the one thing I'm thinking, like, can you... like, it could be cool, like, if you could switch characters, like, whenever. Like, I'm not sure, like, do I need to go... or somewhere find the... Not sure what that did. Wait, what? Okay. John. Okay, I mean, we got a pretty good score, I guess. But to me, I'm a bit confused, like in the options, no. No. Abilities, use some stamina or air. Yeah, so I think that's one thing that could be clearer. like how do I switch the character? Oh, and I'm again using WSD. But how do I switch the character? And we go the upper way. This was E. Oh, and that crashed the game, I guess. No. But it froze the game. I'm not sure what that actually did now, but I'll try to look. Get the coin. Oh, maybe this is new. Did I actually miss this the last time? Probably. Yeah, but now we can't pick up the coin. Or key, sorry. So yeah, I think that's broken. But let's try to go here. I like in the game that you can basically go, like if you look at the map, yeah. So you can basically go wherever you want. Like there's not gonna be, or it's, it doesn't seem like there's gonna be like a restriction. Okay, now you can jump on them. Can I jump on the? No, I can't jump on those. So that's a bit weird. Let me jump on. Oh, yeah. Now it crashed. Yeah, the game crashed, I think. Okay, let me reload. And I'm playing the web build, so that's probably the reason. It's not probably as stable as the actual build. Let me see. Okay. Now the music is on. I actually think that's the tutorial again, yeah. But I like the music that they have. It's pretty fitting to the game. And overall, like the sound design, I think is pretty good. Maybe I'm not sure if there should be like different pitch shift in the sound when you jump. Just to get a little bit of variation, because they're gonna hear it so much. But then again, like repetition is kind of like, then you know, oh, like what's happening in that way. So I'm not actually sure what would be the proper way to have it in games like this. Yeah, let's go down again. Okay. You can't. I'm still unsure what the green things do from the. This level I don't understand. Like what's supposed to happen? Let me see. Oh, you have to wait. Okay. Let's wait a bit. Let's see. Oh, come on. You can probably say that I'm not the best in these games. Okay, so it didn't record my score the last time. Let's try to do a new game. And you can use the arrow keys in the menu, so that's nice. There's no I'm not sure, like maybe that's, or it's by design, obviously, but there's no like kind of like ascension in a way, where like even if you die, you would get some kind of like for the next round to make it a bit easier. But yeah. Maybe the only thing you're getting is really your skill. Oh, and that was... Yeah, but again, I can't pick it up. I think that's a bug. Or at least in the web build, maybe. That's a bit... I feel like I'm missing stuff as I play this. But the tutorial was very nice. It covered like a lot of mechanics, so it was really well done, in my opinion. I'm not sure how I could get to the ice thing. Okay. Oh, and that's a health yeah, of course, it's a potion. Let me see. Okay. Wait, I'm actually unsure why I went here, because this wasn't really that... There's really nothing here. Okay, let's just die. Alright, yeah, actually now when I die, I can just go back. So I think that's the one we would need to do, because it's the closest, but I'm not sure what happened. Right, let me take the chest. Okay, so there's some kind of teleportation in the game. But I don't think... Yeah, we probably have to find out like another one before we can use it then. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. But the gist of the game, I guess, is like where you're... instead of like one mechanic, you like have 8 or something like this. Yeah, we can't get the keys again, so we're kind of like missing out on that. Yeah. But so we actually made the highest score. But I think this is good now, because there's not the keys. It's pretty hard to continue the playtest, because I don't think we can like make actual progress. But generally, I think this is like, if I try to do some kind of summary, like I think this is a the feel is really, or like where, like if I try to think like anything that didn't fit, nothing really comes to mind. Like everything, like they feel really very cohesive in my opinion. I do think like the game could be more fun, I guess. And this might be like a hot take, but where you could choose yourself what character you're playing. Kind of like shape-shifting. And it goes obviously like against the different probably levels that you already have, where you'll have like thought of actual puzzles. You need to go here to like get it. But if I'm thinking like how to make the player feel clever, I think it would be a bit more simple in a way, because you could just like the problem I think is like, no, I can't really do actually anything. Like maybe with this I can, no, I can't. So it's also, that's another thing that's a bit unclear to me. Like when can I kill this one? No. Like when can I kill an enemy, or when can't I? Because I had something I jumped on and I could kill it. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool, because then you could like now shapeshift, and you would kind of have to think like in that way. I don't know. It might be completely like wrong and kind of against the whole game idea, but it's just like an idea. So try it if you want. I'm not saying it's gonna even make the game better, but or like play, like it's gonna play in a very different way, obviously, but but like this, like if we think about this level, like now I need to wait for the green ones, but if I would want to like beat this level, otherwise I would probably choose the pink character, because it would fly to the red key. Maybe have it where like you can only carry a red key if you're a red character or something like this. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, but generally I think the game feels like, well, the jumps feels well. The abilities I think are interesting, and they're also they're unique. So they don't feel like, oh, let's just throw 8 or whatever it was. Like they all have kind of like a like real purpose. So I like that. Like it doesn't feel like forced in a way. But yeah, I would try to think of that. Yeah. It also, that's a smaller thing, but it seems way too easy to get on the leaderboard, because I'm kind of like just playtesting, messing around. Oh, and actually, they have this more readable font. That's funny. They have CRT. Oh, they actually have quite a lot of things that I didn't see here. Some kind of CRT shader. And I like the music. Yeah, but you can't change this. I mean, it's not a huge thing. The CRT thing is always interesting, because people they like to add it, but then like the game starts without it on default. In most games, I think. Like I think people should be a bit more like, I don't know, make a decision. Let's see. But it's nice to have the option, obviously. And some people might not, they can maybe play with CRT or something like this. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, like, just also a heads up, but I haven't really played that many, like I said, like platformers. Like, I game actually very little, so that's why it's, I mean, there's an interesting YouTube challenge, I think, to have and it's more so to help out people. Because I know some indie devs also, they might not like it. Might be really hard to get someone to actually playtest your game. Like this. This is about something new, but let's see. Yeah, so it might be hard, and then like if you don't, even harder, like if you don't go to any kind of expo or whatever, and some of them cost money, so it can be hard also that way. To get some kind of feedback. But yeah, I hope this is somewhat useful. Okay, let's see where it puts. Okay, so I was wondering if it's gonna put us there or to the to this side, but yeah, that was cool that it put there. Let's try to press any kind of key. Yeah, I like the frame that you have put here. Like it's a small thing, but it this is by the way not with the easy read font, but it kind of like makes it, I don't know. It's a small thing, but it gives it a bit of polish. By the way, wasn't the game? Did it use the easier font? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I don't know how you save the planet, but how do you save? Okay, so now it's showing this map. Let me play a bit. So okay, now I have some progress. So what if I press ESC? Okay, so it didn't save the game. It's not under options. By the way, here are credits now, when you can see them a bit better. Yeah. Actually, let's try to go here. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of like when you want to do that probably the first playthrough. Like it's so close. I think this is bugged now. I can't remove. Yeah, there's some kind of weird visual glitch when you come to the actual menu. Like if I go back, like it's gonna say something else before, like if you guys can see. Yeah. And it doesn't save it. This might be just a browser thing, but let me jump here. This was cool, yeah. So we found the teleportation, but then it bugs out like here. Like it just opens a map, but I can't actually press anything. So the only way I can get... can I even get out from this? Oh. Space bar. Okay, so space bar is the only way I can get out from that. Let me see then here. Let's go down. Yeah, so there's another key. But again, I don't think I can. Let me try space bar. No, it doesn't. I know. So yeah, but I guess the So yeah, I guess the general thing of the game is to get the key and bring it then to the Okay. So I don't know how this works. They have the wrong character or something like this. Okay, so now I got another teleportation thing. But I can't get it because I don't have the... Wait, this is the first character switch. So the yellow one... Oh, the yellow one did this, okay. So... Wait, let me actually... No, okay, it doesn't do that. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't do anything with space. I'm not sure why. It's probably because of my stomach, actually. So that's cool. Oh. Okay. This web page was really loaded because it was using significant memory. Okay, so yeah, it might be that you guys have some kind of like memory leak or something like this in the game. So yeah, if I would just like play the game with like a what is it called? Some kind of activity monitor, or then like on Windows it's the Control-Shift-S, and on MacBook just right activity monitor. Play the game for like a long time and see like does the memory increase. Memory increase a lot. Godot also has the performance monitoring. I think you can also maybe see it from there, but yeah. Right now, yeah, the buttons are again. But yeah, I think, and yeah, my computer's really hot. But yeah, I think this was, I think, a good playthrough overall. A bit less than an hour overall, but I feel like, yeah, like I said before, like it's hard to make progress when there's not, like, we can't actually progress in the game. I'm not sure the key, it might just be like the browser version or something like this. Like it's not registering the I key to pick up the key. I'm not sure why the score went up when I was just now idling in the game. Maybe there's some kind of time mechanic also. But yeah, I think this, I mean, it's actually, yeah, it's pretty polished. There's different stuff. There's different enemy types. I think I counted at least 3 or 4. And this is the first level. I'm not sure if they increase or not, but still. I like the basically that you can go wherever you want, and that like even stuff like this thing. I like this. I really liked when it's kind of like not obvious because there's this trap. But then you kind of find stuff out by exploring. So it's a interesting way to do stuff. What I said in the beginning, like this kind of confuses me because like what do these do, or are they just there for decoration or something like this? The same with this, like it's green, so it should have some kind of thing to the green, I guess, because the whole point is color in this game. But it's maybe a bit of a nitpick thing to do or say. I think there's too little of the character switching. I would have wanted that more. Like basically the whole playthrough, I only played as the white character. So then like the mechanic is kind of like pointless to have if you can't actually play with the mechanic. So I would, like I kind of said before, but it could be interesting to try, like where the user can switch up whenever they want. I'm not sure if that would make the game too easy, but it could be because the if you think like the whole thing or gimmick about the game or hook about the game is that you have these kind of different characters or different abilities. So it would be really cool if you could actually use them. But yeah, I guess that's my review. Overall, I think the levels are interesting, and they are obviously like they have been thought out, tested a lot because they were pretty smooth to play. The game overall feels very like there was an occasional I think crash or two, and the memory leak, but overall I think the game feels really smooth. So there's nothing like transitions look really nice. Like if I just go, yeah, everything looks really nice. So I don't think there's an issue with that. Obviously, this, I think games like this, if you're gonna try to do a commercial thing, it's gonna be very hard, because gamers now they like, they like, well, platformers are really hard to do overall. But yeah, also I think then I personally like the graphics. Like I think they look nice, and they're kind of like this old school platformer game. Like I said in the description, old school platformer. But yeah, I think it might be harder to sell this. But I'm not sure if that's even your goal or just to make a nice game. So yeah. I don't really have anything else. The UI I think looks nice. The one thing was a bit about the labeling. So it's a bit like for this you have label for the score, but you don't have a label for this. You don't have a label for the hearts. Okay, hearts are kind of, I guess, come with the genre, so they are pretty universal. This bar is not universal in my opinion, and neither the oxygen one. So those would maybe be good to have. And I'm not sure what this does or why it's here. Probably something I missed. There was maybe about the teleports here or something, if I remember correctly. But yeah. For me, some of these are a bit unclear. Like, I don't know. There's 1, 3. There's 2 and 3. So I'm not sure if there's some kind of puzzle, but then they're all the same again. So yeah. Yeah, let me go to some other screen where it's not that sound. Yeah, but actually, yeah, I'm not sure where this is used because now the teleport was the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, get rid of it if it's not used, but and I would kind of maybe try to, like, these are a bit unbalanced in a way where you have a score, and then this score is on another. Like it's maybe bring this character up here, so then these are in the same line. It's a small thing, but just like more UI wise, I guess. But yeah, I think this is nice. Overall, yeah. So I don't really have anything else, but it was nice to play your game. And again, the game is called Deepcore. I'll put all the links in the description for the game, where you also can, other people can go and play test it, go and try it. It's cool, and you can play it in the browser. So yeah, thanks for submitting the game. And if anyone else wants me to play their game, I'm gonna put Google Forms in the description, and you can submit your game from there. I mainly prefer to play Godot games, but I can also play other games. So if you want me to play the game, that's yours. Obviously, send it through there. One thing is, I would prefer if it's like Mac build or web build, or then I can even do source code, but I would prefer not to build it myself. And yeah, if you want to playtest, just send by this, and obviously, like, if you have feedback on the videos or anything else, you can also give it in the comments. But yeah, have a nice day, everyone.